This is page 16, Love Somebody. They're talking about the G clef. It's also known as a treble clef. And the idea with the G clef is it points out where the note G is on the staff. The staff is those 5 lines. You remember the F clef pointed out where the F was, so that's the F below middle C? Okay, well this one points out where the G is, and it's the G above middle C. So on the written music, on the written staff for those 5 lines, that circle in the G clef, the little circle there in the middle, the line that goes through the middle of that circle is signifying the G. Now this clef doesn't move around, it's always in the same spot. So when you see the clef, you just automatically know that the next to the bottom line on the staff of those 5 lines is a G. It's a little misleading up above because they're only showing you the bottom 3 lines in the staff. They're not showing you all 5. But if you look at the music, the written music there on the page, it shows all 5 lines, and then you can see the G is the first note of each line is that G. The first note of a line doesn't have to be a G, it just works out this if that happens to be a G. And it is the G above middle C. So middle C is here, you go up to the first G you come to, and it's here. Just for kicks and giggles, take a look at this. If you have middle C here, right? Well, if you go up 5 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you get the G. For the G clef or treble clef, if I go down 5 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I get the F for the F clef or the bass clef. Isn't that cool? Okay. In Love Somebody, the first line is R, or right hand, RH. The second line, they have the LH for left hand. So the right hand's going to play the first line, and the left hand's going to play the second. So what we'll do is, we'll do that. You have quarter notes and half notes in it. You can do the counting, I hope. I've slowed the metronome down to 60 because of all the quarter notes. We want to make sure we're going slow. We're not trying to perform this. I'm just trying to play it slowly with you so you can make sure you got the right notes and the right rhythm. So the right hand starts with the thumb, right? So you put your thumb on that G, the other finger's on the other notes next to it. Each finger gets a note. Yeah. Notes are keys. They're piano keys. I call them notes, keys, whatever. So that's where the right hand goes. That's the start. Then when you get to the second line, there's a 5 underneath the G. That's the 5th finger. For the left hand, that's the little finger. Little finger on that G. And the other finger's on the other keys next to it. That's where the left hand goes when the time comes. All right? Just so you know, you got to figure these things out first so you're ready. So when you're playing the half note at the end of the first line in the G here, as you're playing that, you're holding it down for 2 counts. Go ahead and get your left hand up there ready to go, so you're ready to go, because you can't mess up the counting. The beat goes on. It's got to be there, so the left hand has to be in place, ready to go. So once you do that, you put that up there, and you're ready to go when the time comes. They have dynamics. I'll let you do the dynamics. I'm just going to play it. Let's play it together. It's a 4/4 time. I'll give us 4 counts, and then we'll come in. 1, 2, ready, go. 4. 2. 2, off. Let's do a duet. At the bottom of the page, there's a line of music called Teacher's Part. I'm going to pretend to be the teacher, and you be the student. So you play what we just played, and I'm going to play the teacher's part at the same time. Now, as you can see, the teacher's part's totally different, so you can't be listening to me. You got to concentrate on what you're doing. Although you have to listen to me a little bit so we stay together. All right? We have to be together or it won't work. So let's try this together as a duet. So you put your hand there with your thumb on G and you're ready to go. And I'll give us 4 counts and then we'll start playing together. 1, 2, ready, go.